question to the baby boomer generation. Why do you say that all Gen Z and millennials are lazy and then they barely get any opportunities in the workplace? Man, fuck that. Just being honest, I call it like I see it. I think if you guys didn't already know that, now you know.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in your system.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what today is?
Want to hear a joke?
If you want to hear a joke, I got a nice clean one.
Take my wife, please.
That's a funny joke.
My joke wasn't funny.
You are hilarious today.
What's the occasion? It's International Joke Day.
Waka waka. Who wants to hear a joke?
I've invented a science joke. Would you like to hear it?
Happy International Joke Day.
Want to hear a knock-knock joke?
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Showtime.
Oh, yeah. 856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Monday, we didn't have a new show because I don't have my laptop right now. It's a whole long story that once I get my laptop back, I will explain it. It'll all make sense. But honestly, it was kind of nice to take a day off. But before we get to the meat of this show, I want to give a round of applause. I want to give a shout out to my mentor. And honestly, he's like my radio godfather, known as Mike McVeigh. I'm making it into the Radio Hall of Fame. A lot of people in radio are sociopaths, and a lot of people on radio don't care about the millennial generation. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mike McVeigh is different. So to Mike McVeigh, making it into the Radio Hall of Fame, congratulations, my friend.
This is not headline news. F1 topped the weekend's box office. If you haven't seen it, it's basically Fast and Furious, but in a circle.
Oh, geez.
Oasis begins their reunion tour in Wales on Friday. It'll end with a fist fight on Saturday.
Whatever.
81% of Americans want age limits for politicians.
Yeah.
And age limits for Leonardo DiCaprio girlfriends. Paul Simon has been forced to cancel some shows due to back pain. Hey, you try carrying Art Garfunkel for 5 decades. And KFC was named the worst restaurant chain in the U.S.
That is not true. Their mashed potatoes are amazing.
Shocking. Usually only the highest quality food comes in a bucket.
I don't agree with that. And then here's today's headline news.
This is not headline news. Today is International Joke Day. The Pittsburgh Steelers said, "We already did our part. We hired Aaron Rodgers." TikTok and Instagram are rolling out features that will make it easier to use those apps on a television. The only problem will be figuring out how to carry the TV to your bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
Corey Feldman warned AI could ruin the magic of Hollywood. I think that's what he said. The drive-through speaker at Wendy's was on the fritz.
Wow.
And a Dukes of Hazzard replica car jumped 150 feet over a fountain in Kentucky. It also set a Guinness record for world's most Kentucky thing.
Today's show is brought to you by the new Jurassic World movie. Want to know what it's about? Just watch the last one.
856-49-HOPPY. There is an AI band that has 500,000 monthly listeners, and that's good. They're making a new Fast and Furious movie. This is the 11th and final. I feel like the last 10 they were saying was the final. Most of us clap even if a performance sucks at a play. I mean, that's a nice thing to do. Here are some things that happened 10 years ago. Today, Joey Chestnut lost in Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Donald Trump heard "you're fired" over and over again after calling Mexican immigrants rapists by NBC, Macy's, and NASCAR. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, rapist defendants when it comes to Danny Masterson. They got married. And then the opposite, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner got divorced. The Tonight Show was on hiatus after Jimmy Fallon almost lost his finger. I don't remember that. And the trailer for the movie Creed came out. Also here, there are rumors that Tom Brady is banging Sydney Sweeney. You know, she's just trying to get with whoever she can to make her ex feel bad, which is usually what happens when you go through a breakup. Since today is International Joke Day and Canada Day, here is this.
And now for International Joke Day and Canada Day. A Canadian telling a Canada joke.
Hey, do you know how to spell Canada? You spell it C-A-N-A-D-A.
Wow, that was terrible. 856-49-HOPPY. It's very weird. Usually I record every single day, but Sunday, so I feel a little bit off today. It's very strange. What would Jeff Bezos' wedding album be like?
Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's Venetian wedding. Never before has an event done so much to make the rest of us feel broke as hell. Preserve that awful feeling forever with the official Bezos commemorative wedding album. The photographs are different. The message is the same. Your life sucks. The album makes the perfect addition to any home, ideally next to your own wedding album, with those pictures of your reception in a conference room at the Ramada, featuring a cash bar, and your cousin Craig as the DJ.
Hey, y'all, give it up for the wedding couple, Gunther and Savannah.
I want to know who that voice is. He does everything on this prep service.
I mean, Gunther and Cheyenne.
I'm going to assume a boomer.
Sorry, Cheyenne. Savannah was his ex-girlfriend.
And of course, the album can be paid for in installments, since that's the only way your broke ass can afford it. The Bezos commemorative wedding album.
Here's the thing. Everybody's hating on Jeff Bezos because he spent $50 million on a wedding. Well, guess what? That is not your money. He can do whatever he wants with your money. When you say that, you are pretty much admitting that you were jealous. The co-owner of a New Jersey restaurant, Taylor Sam's, is getting heat for telling customers to F off in a TikTok video.
21 complained and said that our prices are way too expensive.
Did you ask them where they're standing?
Where they're standing?
This is Bayhead, baby. Location, location, location.
This is how she said it. We're local, and unfortunately, we're not going to be coming back because your prices are way too expensive. You're literally double than the last place that was here.
Yeah, well, our food is double the quality and double the flavor. You can double go and off.
That woman sounds very annoying. I'm sure she's never annoying during arguments. A dad jumped in to save his daughter who fell overboard from a Disney cruise ship. Here are witnesses talking about it.
He couldn't get to the life preservers because he was holding on to his daughter. The ship was moving so quickly. It's crazy how quickly the people became tiny dots in the sea, and then you lost sight of them.
It looks like it was the mother because they were escorting her across the deck. They blocked off the deck. And I just saw her crying, and I just felt for her at that moment. And I just started praying.
That was a very heroic thing that he did.
You know who you should pray for? Is the kids that get sex trafficked in Tampa Bay. If there was a God, that would not happen. Do you want to know the solution for the injuries that are going to happen during the fireworks during the 4th of July? Here you go. Here's a comedy skit about it.
This is going to be good. Oh, Uh-oh, there goes another bottle rocket and 2 of your fingers. So much for a fun 4th of July. After all, you can't drink beer if you can't hold beer, right? Wrong. Introducing Nub Light, the only beer with a built-in straw so you can still enjoy an ice-cold brew even after you blow off your finger. Don't take our word for it. Just listen to one of our satisfied customers.
I give Nub Light 2 thumbs up.
All right, they need to find a new voice. That voice is used over and over again. An influencer named Noelle LaPilamento is being slammed after taking her 7-year-old daughter to a spray tan.
Come get a spray tan with us. Giada's going to get her first ever spray tan today from her aunt.
I know a lot of people that are from New Jersey, and women like her make New Jersey look bad. And 90s kid summer trends ditches tech in favor of retro fun, which it's very good to see that the 90s babies want to ditch all the social media.
All right, kids, 3 reasons to come inside. You're bleeding, you're injured.
All right, I can't play that because of copyright. I'm sorry. I know it drives people nuts when I usually exit out of it. But do you think I want to get struck by the copyright gods? All right, you know that deal. That skit I do. Let's go through some of the TMZ news.
Today on TMZ.
So what do you get when Tom Brady, Orlando Bloom, and Leo DiCaprio are in the same room with Sydney Sweeney?
An orgy?
3 bros bonding. These guys
They
were
ran a
all
chain.
at the Bezos-Sanchez wedding, decided that they all want to hang out, just the dudes. Apparently, there are 2 people who are the life of the party. Tom Brady and Alex Spiro, the lawyer.
Just shows you guys have been missing out about who the life of the parties are. It's the lawyers.
I wonder if a train was ran. And I'm talking about the train in Venice, not a threesome. Oh, man. I've been offered to do that before, and I'm like, I'm good, bro.
So after the prosecutor's powerful closing argument, it is Diddy's turn, saying Diddy had a swinger lifestyle with consenting individuals. He was
I don't know about that, but lawyers can prove anything.
in a long relationship with Jane, and he said, by the way, when she testified, she went home to the house that he pays for.
The prosecution is saying paying for things allows him to manipulate and coerce them.
Duh.
The defense is saying the women are getting something out of it, and it's their choice. So it's like the same set of facts looked at 2 different ways.
Henry Golding said Crazy Rich Asians sequel is going to be out next year.
That's into a series.
Oh, a series.
Each story is about a different person, so the next one's about Gemma Chan's character.
Oh, it's like an anthology more than
Thank you, yes. Why do you gotta use big words and make this boring?
Music fans are shocked from Lord's new album. This is the cover. It's an X-ray of a woman's hips. A couple of nurses who do X-rays say this white cloud over here is fecal matter. And we're not done. There's insert artwork. It's a close-up of a woman's crotch.
You open up the album and there is a woman's vagina. You're missing
I love TMZ. Like, we got, like, possible World War III, and they're talking about vagina.
it. The headline's fecal matter.
There you go. That was yesterday's TMZ. And here is today's.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, so Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos are married, and
Now, I had a comment on my Facebook from this guy who said, usually the more you spend on a wedding, the less chance you have of the marriage working. We will see if this is forever and ever.
some big celebrities are not having it.
Rosie O'Donnell said the Bezos wedding turned my stomach seeing all these billionaires and the gross excess of it all. And then she said,
You know, Rosie O'Donnell's just jealous she can't fight in love.
welcome to the 80s when big hair and conspicuous consumption ruled.
Conspicuous.
Conspicuous. Sometimes when there's a lot of
Oh, these LA women.
R's and words I have to like.
A lot of R's. There's no R's. There's no R's. No R's in conspicuous consumption.
Justin Bieber and his wife, Haley,
Side chick.
seem to be doing okay despite
Yeah, you know, it's one day it's amazing, one day it's not.
speculation they're on the rocks. Justin posted Haley with 2 pickleball paddles.
I think the pickleball means desperation to save the marriage, because it's like, let's have an activity together.
Pickleball is not saving marriages.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm getting bored with them. 856-49 Hoppe. Let's see what we got from TMZ. Andrew Tate won't be prosecuted by L.A. District Attorney. So once again, the original lead win. And another example of the original lead winning. One example that's very obvious. You know that tequila attack by Chris Brown when he threw that bottle? Yeah. That as well has been tossed. Oh, it must be nice to commit crimes and then, be found innocent. Now, Australian radio to me is absolutely, positively fascinating because it's very dirty. And I usually listen to Kyle and Jackie O. I've listened to them for 16 years. But I've never heard of this show. It's Haley and Max on Mix 102.3. And Keith Urban calling in. And he was asked an X-rated question about Nicole Kidman. And he did not like that. They're very different down there. Down under. They don't care about, offending you or sex. They very much are dirty. They very much can laugh at a joke. Unlike us, here is the interview with Keith Urban.
The way the wall of truth works is you sort of just have to answer this question truthfully. And
here we
when
go.
I was...
when he said that, Keith Urban's like, spaghetti.
Coming up with something to ask you, Keith Urban, if you're happy to play this game, the first thing I thought of with your...
I love that accent.
Beautiful wife, Nicole Kidman, being on so many great movies, TV shows all the time. I watched a movie with her and Zac Efron recently.
That is.
Family Affair. And I thought,
that's a good one.
What does Keith Urban think when he sees his beautiful wife with beautiful younger men like Zac Efron having these beautiful love scenes?
Oh, man, you really went there.
On TV and radio. Oh.
And his uncle.
Oh, why has that happened? What's just happened here?
He's disconnected from Zoom.
It bothers him then.
Did he just hang up on us?
I think his team
hung
up on us because they didn't want us to ask that question.
Yeah, usually that makes for good radio, though. I know all the radio interviews, when you have the 7-minute interviews, it's like, don't ask this, don't ask that. It's like, well, then it's not worth interviewing you. Get over yourself.
Really?
Yeah, that's 100%.
Were we told not to ask that?
Nah.
That's
He's
what's
gone.
happened.
He's
Oh my
gone.
God.
All right, there you go. A wacky morning zoo if I've ever heard one. Ying Yang Twins. SeaWorld show was skeeky clean. Blamed the parents filling in the dirty lyrics. So I guess they performed at SeaWorld and offended people. It's a very weird place for Ying Yang Twins to be performing. I want to die on top of the line.
It's random as far as it being SeaWorld booking us. We've been out a long time and we've never done a show at SeaWorld. So that was a very big ordeal for us. And like D-Rock said, I was in awe, getting to see the whales and stuff. It was
makes sense.
real amazing.
They're stoned as hell if I've ever seen one person stoned.
And it was very exciting.
We had the whales singing, the dolphins flipping, everything.
I want to die on top of the line with a big behind.
Singing and flipping and tripping.
Yeah.
Only thing we
And they were skeeting on people.
And not only that,
Whatever.
the show was a clean show.
Yeah, so the parents, the millennials, are like, hell yeah, wait the whisper song. My favorite song by them is What the F. It's, what the F going on in this goddamn club? What's about, bitch? My favorite part is when I did Chicago radio at WNUR Northwestern Radio and pretend to be a student. Oh, that was a good days. The funny part was from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., you can play music that was uncensored, so you better believe I played that every week.
Yeah,
All
we did
clean.
not cuss.
Right.
That's
That's
a
another
noun time.
That's
We
not
did
a
not
nail
cuss,
time.
not a noun time.
Whatever.
Go back and rewatch it. Go back and rewatch it and listen to us.
No, I'm good.
Tune out the crowd and listen to us, and you.
I'll be sure not to care. 856-49 Hoppy. I guess Jordan Hudson put up a very passive-aggressive Instagram story of her legs next to Bill Belichick's legs. And the post said, I have seen no other who compares with you. And it's Tom Petty Wildflowers lyrics. Yeah, she definitely seems to have a little bit of an old soul kind of she's also freaking annoying. Kristen Cavallari, who just never shuts up. She went on a podcast and talked about her estranged father. I love how she never talks about herself. She talks about every other man.
Talk to anyone?
I haven't talked to my dad in probably 3 years.
That's why you're sleeping around. You have daddy issues.
Wow.
Yeah, I cut my dad out of my life, which has been one of the best things I've ever done.
Whoa.
Oh, man. I bet he really misses you.
Why was that decision? I haven't spoken
This
to my
is
dad.
Harry Jowsey. They banged.
Harry, that's
Who hasn't she banged, to be honest?
not funny.
That's hilarious.
That's not funny.
I did make a terrible joke the other day on my friend's podcast. It's like, oh, what color were your dad's eyes? And I was like, oh, they're light blue, but now they're a little bit ashy.
Harry.
Sometimes I think about this show, and I'm like, my show, not Harry Jowsey show. And I go, man, it's trashy.
You can't do that.
No, you can't do that. That's
That's
not funny.
funny.
Okay, so you make jokes when you're dealing with something
You know, like when you could tell someone banged, you could totally tell they've been inside each other.
sad.
Yeah.
That's like how, yeah. Oh, you said that on my podcast,
Yeah,
actually.
if I'm not laughing, I'm crying.
Yeah, right.
And I don't want to keep crying. I'm over
I
it.
know. No,
I've heard Harry Jowsey's good in bed when you see the stuff online that the girls he's banged have said.
I know. That's hard. So it's
Back to
interesting
you.
because someone who's lost their dad, you maybe would not understand that I cut
And
my
now
dad
they're touching hands. You know, she touched something else later.
out of my life because
All right, there's that. We'll talk more about Todd Chrisley later. I cannot stand him. Todd Chrisley, I told college scam snitch I'd shit down his neck. The Varsity Blues college admission scam ringleader, Rick Singer. Yeah, you can't tell me that Todd Chrisley's not into men. Mm-hmm. As that loads, I also want to tell you that the guy who played the kid on Willy Wonka gets paid $8 every 3 months. Yeah, he definitely assigned a bad deal there. That is not it. I don't have my podcast board by me, so I'll just do it myself. Womp, womp, womp. Here is Todd Chrisley talking about wanting to poop down a guy's neck.
Daddy almost got sent to county one time.
What, when I jumped on that guy? About you?
Yes. So that was a thing that people don't realize.
A snitch told on Lori Loughlin.
Yeah, it was the college admissions guy.
Yeah.
They're such rich and elite. I hate that they got out because now they're trying to act like they're innocent. You just know that, like, Donald Trump wants to bang either your daughter or your wife. It's the only reason you got off.
The college admissions scandal guy was there at Dad's place. And what was it that happened?
He was talking smack, saying that, you know, he didn't wear a wire, he never told on anyone, you know, the feds set him up, this, that, and the other. Well, you and I both know because we know that whole deal personally because of Felicity and him. I fucked up on him. So, and we'd watched it all, so we knew what had happened. So he starts talking, and then he said something about Savannah.
When he was all up in your space.
Man, Savannah's got one of the most annoying voices for how pretty she is. You know, arguments with her, they're freaking rest.
And he was trying to, like, ask questions and all this stuff. And Dad made a comment or something to him, like, are you trying to write another book? Because I'm not going to be a chapter in it. So, like,
all right,
get the hell out.
All right, I will get the hell out. You are annoying. Just an annoying person. But nothing good for you besides your money. And it's not even your money. It is your parents' money. Honestly, let's get the Chrisley news out of the way. It's like going to an STD clinic. It's like, let's just get it over with.
1 month after the Chrisleys were freed with their surprise presidential pardon, Todd shows zero remorse for what
he's a sociopath.
Landed him behind bars.
Whatever.
I don't have an apology to give you or anyone
he's a moron
else over the money that I've made.
Just admit your game, bro. It's better off.
We're talking serious charges, bank fraud.
There's Julie Chen. You only got famous because you married the CEO of CBS. Let's be honest. You're an average personality with average looks.
Wire fraud, tax evasion.
I'm not oblivious to the fact that some people don't agree with it.
Sunday.
Yeah, most people, unless they're rich and elite or they believe in God and conservatism.
On the Nightline episode, The Chrisleys, Life After Lockup, Julie also recounts the moment daughter Savannah called to tell her she was free.
It had to be a great moment.
I just started crying and I said,
We know you're crying, honey.
yes, I'm getting out of here.
Hell yeah. The original 8 always win.
Savannah Chrisley is moving out 1 month after her parents Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley were released from prison. The Chrisley Knows Best alum tells Juju Chang in
I like this music in the background. Makes me want to party.
a family interview for ABC's Impact by Nightline that she's excited to go back to the carefree life of a 28-year-old and is moving in.
God, she's 28. It looks like she's between sometimes she looks like she's 24. Sometimes she looks like she's 40.
Into a condo.
God, she's good in bed though.
But despite the perks of living in her parents' $1.6 million Nashville mansion,
it's hard to bring guys home.
Savannah says she's ready to find something lower maintenance. She says, quote, I'm not going to miss landscapers. I'm not going to miss pool people.
Yeah, it's getting tired that I'm getting run down.
While her parents were in prison for tax fraud and evasion convictions, but received pardons from President Donald Trump on May 28th, Savannah was raising her siblings. And despite that immense responsibility, Todd says he wasn't too pleased with her homemaking skills.
He's like, get out of my house. I want to bring guys home.
She laughs and says, quote, he comes in and is critiquing everything in the house.
God, is he annoying.
I was literally fighting for y'all for 2.5 years. And
that is a good point. She did everything for him to get him out.
Raising kids, I think the floors are fine.
That's a little sassy. That's why you don't want to live with your parents in your 20s. I don't know why I had such a hard time getting that out, but I did.
You put me in federal prison, I'm not working for you. I'm not giving you no free labor. I'm not doing any of that. I'm here to do time, not your children.
Time.
Todd?
I don't hate the Southern accent, but God, I hate that type of Southern accent. Just sounds stupid.
Chrisley is opening up about what his day-to-day life was like behind bars.
Whatever.
In the ABC News studio special, The Chrisleys, Life After Lockup, which is streaming on Hulu, Todd, his wife Julie, and their daughter Savannah sat down with Juju Chang for one of their first extensive interviews weeks after being pardoned by President Donald
I guess it's not Julie Chen. That's awkward.
Trump. When reflecting on how they each spent their days in prison, the reality TV patriarch revealed that he read 116 books, and one particular author's work stood out to him.
I read 116 books while I was gone.
I'm sure you did.
Read a lot of Maya Angelou, and that was very helpful. That was very helpful.
Oh, how beautiful.
Do you really drive a forklift? I did. I absolutely did. I stayed busy every day.
Shut up, you cackling on.
I was going to keep my mind active, my body active, because I knew I was getting out. At
God, you're stupid. It just drives me nuts. If you have money, you get out.
some point.
They should spend the rest of their life doing prison reform to pay it back.
Wife is driving forklifts, and you're.
But she's always been different than me. I mean, like you.
Yeah, she's hetero, and you're bi at the very least.
Put me in federal prison. I'm not working for you.
I'm
not giving you no free labor.
What a spoiled twat.
I'm not doing any of that. I'm here to do time, not your
time. The father of five also shared what emotions he was navigating his first night in prison 2 years ago.
I was angry at God. I cried myself to sleep, and I said, God, why are you allowing this?
Because you did tax evasion? Maybe that's why.
Todd Chrisley and his wife Julie were convicted of tax evasion.
All right, they're getting to that point where they're just trying to fill time and tell us things we already know.
Did either of you feel unsafe or threatened?
I never felt that.
No, I didn't feel
I'm so tough.
Unsafe or threatened by someone was going to do
My husband is
harm to me. I felt unsafe because of the conditions. I developed asthma, and I have horrible breathing issues that I never had going in. I could see my
I don't believe that.
health deteriorating.
Julie and Todd Chrisley describing the effects of prison on Impact and Nightline special, The Chrisleys Life After Lockup.
God, we're just never going to... I mean, I know I'm covering them, so I'm giving them attention, but we're never going to not hear from them now.
Streaming now on Hulu.
Because what are they going to have to pay back those bills?
What was the dormitory like?
It was bad. It was a
I could see him being a little whiny bitch.
former military base that the Bureau of Prisons had
Yeah, and you're like the opposite of tough.
not taken care of.
What?
Black mold, asbestos,
Black mold.
lead-based paint,
Oh,
air
geez.
conditioning in and
Bodily
out all the
fluids.
time, ice machines going out not being fixed, rotting food.
The windows
Yeah, you know, that had to bother them. They can literally have whatever they want for dinner, and then you're getting like ramen noodles.
were sealed shut.
The windows were screwed shut. Serving these men food that literally the labels, some of the labels
You were serving men in more ways than one.
that were sent to Savannah was 9 years old.
Todd revealing during his early days behind bars, he survived mostly on canned tuna and peanut butter that he bought
Oh, that'd be some weird poops.
from the commissary.
That's got to be weird, too. Like, I thought about that. Like, you got to go to the bathroom in front of everyone.
These men are not getting medical treatment. If something ever happens to me, y'all take me to the local veterinarian because I
Because what, you're an animal?
think I'll get better care.
Oh, well, there's
The reality TV couple who rose to fame on Chrisley Knows Best
Yeah.
were issued a full pardon.
All right, let's get into that video again where it's just like telling us everything we know.
There when I couldn't be.
How do you say thank you to someone who gives you your freedom back?
Would you be
I don't know, just shutting up and going away.
here today?
Absolutely not.
No.
But you're treating your daughter badly about not her cleaning the floors properly. You're a brat.
We would not be here first without God.
All right, I've had enough, man. Shut up. You think God's really cool with tax evasion? I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, I know there's a little bit of a chance that he's real, but I don't think he would like you. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. I pressed the wrong button. I'm using a different studio. Here's this.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah, Sean Mac Bogus Boys collaboration, you dig? We keep it all shot down, you understand, because we getting money. Sean Mac Premier, you dig? Don't feed the killers. Don't forget to check out Bogus Boys, myspace.com/Bogus Boys Infrared. You dig? Sean Mac Premier, Shot Town. Let's do it.
Raised on the south side of Chicago. Gang bang all my life, nigga, all I know is moving on the op when the beat song. My teacher asked me what I want to be. Said a G for the beat stars. Never false flag from the load of the wild hunters. Neutron killer nigga, you either ride under the 5 or the 6, and you better know your lick when you walk up in the county and they ask what you is. All well GD, Vice Lord, Latin King, BD, MC, New Breed, Spanish D. They living by the creed in the state of Illinois. Chief Steel pull rank on the streets from in the joint. I've been appointed a position of authority within this organization. You don't wanna war me, so act accordingly before I put it in effect. You catch an ugly violation if you disrespect. Shot
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it.
We in the middle of the action. In the midst of the gunfights and stabbing. You better have that card with you when you pass it. Cause we'll make your next rest spot pass it. Better accent. Them Illinois boys grinding. I don't think a nigga out here who will really driving. See, I'm highly respect. You know the way we see gangster investor. I got board members that is well connect. And we believe in the gem and we elected. Of course, to be wrecked. You got a death wish, you go against your brain. Time to die now. We got rules and regulations in the shot time.
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe.
Shit, I don't know what you heard. All I know is care self-recording when you come to Chicago. Make sure you understand that we gangbangers. We don't care about no damn rap. But on that note, let's get this shit straight. I ain't the one to lip box with you back and forth on a mixtape. Even though you say that's hip-hop. But nigga, I don't play. A motherfucker this county gon' get popped. Nah, I ain't waving a threat. I'm just letting you know when the dough, I'm as gangsta as it get. Now play with it like you think I'm joking. We'll come shoot your town up, bounce on the first thing, smoking. Charlie, it's that real. I'm telling you, don't let this fucking rap shit get your ass killed. Goofy, that beef ain't shit to me, especially when I just signed the deal. I need the publicity. Shot time. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker laying low. Everybody say it's your shot time. Many laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the clip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker laying low. Everybody say it's your
shot time. Oh yeah. It's Elevate Burgers Boys with Shot Time Anthem. Its following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals, 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Pea in Largo. If you could go there and you tell them you heard about it on Happy Hour, they will hook you up. This has also been brought to you by Daisy Beasy Honey at daisybeasyhoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop. Let me turn it off. The wrapper, a honey stick, or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high. Go to daisybeasyhoney.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPE. This is being brought to you by Fortify.com. The best pre and post workout around. FORTIFEY.com. This is also being brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. On that invoice, tell them I sent you. Are you mentally ill like me? Go to counselingoncall.net, and there, you can do this thing where if you live in Florida or Maryland, they will hook you up with some help. Rich Cayley Master Barbershop or richkbarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that is in Tampa. If you go there and you tell him I sent you, after signing up, he'll hook you up. Amir, Academy of Martial Arts at Amir, Academy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Oh, yeah. 856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Question. Why is it that Nepo babies are the most cocky people ever? Without your parents' money, you'd be nothing. Funk that. That felt good to get off my chest. In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Douchebag.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
That's my show.
Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Whatever.
The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
856-49-HAPPY. Oh, geez. That's 856-494-6773. I thought that was going to go longer. We do not have that thing known as the things are going to hell in a handbasket. We do not have that thing known as the Hoppy's Hoops intro, so let's just do it right here.
Giannis clapped back at Stephen A. Smith after Stephen A. used this word as his one word to describe Giannis if he didn't win another ring.
What's one?
The word to describe Stephen A. Smith is twat.
Word you would use to describe Giannis's career if he doesn't win another title?
Underachiever.
Shut up. What have you achieved? Nothing. You're a cloud chasing moron. You know nothing about basketball, so you just run your mouth. And honestly, you're bad for the culture. Let's be 100 here.
Underachiever. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
It's one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last 4 years, minimum 200 games. Giannis, second in the league.
All right, I don't want to hear that moron talk. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker is on his way to the Atlanta Hawks after a sign and trade on a 4-year, $62 million deal.
This might be interesting for the Hawks. Maybe they can at least make the play-in tournament.
And the Hawks have sent the Timberwolves a 2027 second-round pick and cash for Nickeil. But Trae Young, he was vocal and active in getting Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the Atlanta.
I need help!
And the Hawks, they are quietly cooking something after trading for Chris.
Maybe there'll be an 8 scene.
Steps Porzingis are now getting Nor. With Jalen Johnson to return from injury, you've also...
So there's, not trying to be here all night. Let me see what else we got here. We got this news right here.
Brook Lopez has signed a 2-year, $18 million deal with the LA Clippers, and many expected him to...
Man, so Milwaukee first wave Damian Lillard today, which shows why companies were never loyal. And then Brook Lopez goes to the Clippers and leaves Brooklyn. Oh, man. I mean, leaves... Well, he was at Brooklyn, but leaves the Bucks. Man, Milwaukee might not make the playoffs.
Sign in LA, but with the Lakers, as we know, they are desperate for a...
And does it even matter if the Bucks make the playoffs? They have Doc Rivers. Womp, womp, womp.
Center with one of their other targets, Clint Capella, off the market now as well. He signed a 3-year, $21.5 million deal to return to the Houston Rockets. But
yeah, he's a baller, man. A shot caller. Ever since he's left the Hawks, they have no presence in the paint.
What does this mean for Giannis in Milwaukee?
I don't care. And then this headline's a little spicy, a little interesting.
LeBron James was out for dinner in New York with his wife, Savannah, Kevin Love and his wife, and some friends. And one of his friends posted this video where LeBron was talking about when Savannah wants him to retire.
Well, that's not a friend if you're putting LinkedIn info, or not LinkedIn, linked info, leaked rather. Man, I cannot talk. All right, I can't play it because they're playing music in the background. But Savannah wants him to retire in a year or two. Malik Beasley, federal gambling investigation. Lawyer denies claims. Whoa, what's the lawyer going to say? Oh, yeah, he did it. Ever since Malik Beasley got dumped by Larsa Pippen, he's not been the same. Dickie V ripped into people that are hating on Caitlin Clark when they said she was the 9th best player in the WNBA. Absolute pure jealousy that WNBA players voted Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard. Someday they will realize what she has done for all of them. Chartered planes, increase in sold-out stadiums, increased TV ratings and salaries. They just don't want to admit that the white girl's good. This is interesting. After 16 years, EA Sports College Basketball is back, the video game. I was never good at that game. 3-time NBA All-Star Julius Randle signs huge deal for $100 million with the Timberwolves. Oh, yeah, they'll have fun making the Western Conference Finals and not going to the finals. You know how like Josh Allen can never beat Patrick Mahomes? I feel like Anthony Edwards is never going to beat the Thunder. He just chokes when it matters. And the only thing that should be choking is the Instagram models that, well, it was a blowjob joke, but it kind of failed. This is kind of hot. Cameron Brink, who plays in the WNBA, went fully naked for a photo shoot and says that she liked it. Oh, I should probably not have TMZ on mute. Wouldn't you agree if I'm playing a clip, it should not be on mute?
Has there been times where you've been like, or like a look or a shoot where you've been like...
Here's that player that looks like Pete Davidson. She's still pretty, but she looks like Pete Davidson. It's weird.
No.
I'm usually pretty open. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like
Feel like what, honey?
I trust the creatives in the room.
From the players
Yeah, of course they're going to want you to get naked. What are they going to want Cameron Brink to have clothes on?
shoot, it did throw me off when those proofs came back. I did think you had a cigarette in your mouth.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it. Although Cameron Brink looks like the type of girl that you'd smoke a cigarette with outside of a bar, then have sex behind the dumpster.
And then I had to see it expanded, and it was just a cool long match.
Whatever.
But I loved the outfit.
It's almost like she's pretty.
Loved
I believe that's her mom talking.
how they styled you. The whole shoot was amazing.
All right, that's good. I'm glad they liked it. What is going on here? Right here. There was an editing error on Love Island.
Love Island viewers are noticing editing errors as contestants continue to find love on the hit reality series. Producers are being called out for their mistakes.
Yeah, it's almost like reality TV's fake.
One TikTok user pointed out in a June 26th episode of the show,
Whatever.
Clark Caraway had a quick bikini switch. As Alandria and Taylor go for a chat, Clark
God, those girls are freaking hot.
is shown in a black bikini.
You ready to go chat?
Yeah.
Sorry, bitch.
But when the cameras turn back to Clark, she's in a brown one-piece suit.
Me and Clark, we do have a good connection.
Whatever.
And then me and Clark had a combo.
God, I feel stupider listening to that. So here we go. What is going on here? Do 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 do. I sound like the theme song to The Odd Couple. Do 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 do.
Jennifer Aniston offering an array of intimate moments, from furry friends to her friends' co-stars.
What?
The actress sharing a carousel of snaps to Instagram June 30th.
That's a big word, carousel.
Telling her nearly 45 million followers Happy Monday, adding paw print, heart, and dancer emojis. Fans of her sitcom phenomenon might title this ep The One with the Kitchen and Kourtnei Cox.
All right, there's that. It's like 6 p.m. I'm recording a lot later, so I'm trying to get this done.
The twins behind Ross and Rachel's daughter are grown and sharing behind-the-scenes stories.
God, they're freaking hot. How are you going to share behind-the-scenes stories? You were like 2.
Athena and Alexandra Conley looking back at their friend's gig in a People interview posted July 1st. The now 23-year-olds were only 6 months old when cast as Emma Geller Green, after their mom learned about the casting call at the time from her twins club, with the show filming with both babies 1 day a week. Alexandria said their mom was happy to go because
there's money involved.
It was Friends, the most iconic show. Athena added their mom said all of the cast members were so nice and they were all hilarious.
Wow, I'm surprised they were funny without a script.
And she felt like she was watching the show even when filming wasn't taking place. These days,
yeah, they got a kind of stank character.
The twins live and work outside Hollywood, but they love their association with the sitcom phenomenon, even with the show's timeline leading to Friends recasting their roles after season 9, with Alexandra also admitting they ended up replacing us because I did cry too much.
She's awful to date. I'm kind of kidding. 856-49 Hoppe.
Rihanna might not be the only girl in A$AP Rocky's world for much longer.
Is he cheating on her?
Rapper who shares sons RZA and Riot Rose with the Fenty Beauty founder may have accidentally revealed the sex of their third baby. While attending the Smurfs world premiere in Brussels June 28th, A$AP looked over to pregnant Rihanna when asked by Entertainment Tonight if the baby on the way was the girl they've been waiting for. He tells the outlet, quote, "It is, man, it is," before holding up a Smurfette doll and seemingly deflecting by saying, quote, "Right here, you know what I'm saying? Right here."
He's got to be so happy he's not in prison.
As for whether their family will keep expanding, the 36-year-old jokes, quote, "We're going to be like the Wayans family, you know?"
That's a weird analogy about what, nepotism?
Alluding to the famous family of 10 kids.
Yeah, they are alluding. You don't have to tell us that. What are they talking about, the Bush family?
I mean, love is beautiful, and it's just spreading it.
All right, that's good. Hopefully he doesn't cheat on her, because she seems like a good girl. You're a good girl, and you're not. You act so different on me.
Seems Orlando Bloom is looking to the future following his recent breakup with Katy Perry. On June 30th, the British actor reposted a quote to his Instagram story.
Here we go. This is what I did too when I went through 2 breakups, is you post all the cryptic messages. And you look back on it 2 years later and I'm embarrassed.
From an account that claims to share Eastern philosophy and wisdom.
Whatever.
Each day is a new beginning, the post reads. What we do today is what matters most.
All right, you do you, boom. Go get laid, dude. Who cares?
Lizzo gets honest about her weight loss. The singer reveals the 3 meals she ate to reach her weight loss goal.
What, saltine crackers, and then graham crackers?
In an interview with Women's Health published
I liked her better when she was chubby.
July 1st, she admitted her diet now consists of protein and vegetables, telling the outlet that her breakfast of choice
and Ozempic.
Rice consists of 2 scrambled eggs, chicken sausage, and a cauliflower hash brown.
You know those farts are bad.
For lunch, she goes for a shredded Thai chicken salad or lettuce wraps with tuna or sliced chicken breast. And
all right, there's that. There is that.
Dinner consists of turkey meatloaf with cauliflower mashed potatoes.
Oh, God, don't go near her after dinner.
And green beans, which she consumes before 5 p.m. The time she says is optimal for her health, explaining, I have GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, so my body needs time to digest food before I go to sleep.
All right, there's that. I'm just kind of in speed, man.
Olivia Munn making rare comments surrounding her Aaron Rodgers romance and his family rift. The stars split in 2017 after 3 years of dating, a relationship still sparking controversy in 2025. The actress offered details on the armchair.
God, if you have to talk about your on an armchair podcast, but if you have to talk about your ex, you got nothing.
Care Expert podcast posted June 30th, breaking down their high-profile love story. Quote, during that time that I was with him, he had 3 Hail Marys. I think 2 NFC championships, which is very hard.
Duh.
And yet, no one would talk to me about that. I didn't get credit for any of the wins.
Excuse me? Were you out there getting CTE? No, you were just going down on him. Shut up. Wrong button.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Boogie, you smell that shit?
Is it my
It
Kelton?
smell like somebody took a motherfucking shit in the booth.
Whatever.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's me. You smell the shit in the air that's all me. You want the icing on your cake, homie. You should call me, cause I'm the shit. 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 I ain't got a lot of ice, you dig, but I'm good, hard, and sharp. Hey, I'm feet fine, bitch. I'm the shit. 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 Man, this rap shit I done mastered. You ain't gotta ask a nigga, will I blast you, nigga? I will blast you, though. I am the smoothest dude you ever knew. I'm rude, but I'm the truth. And who the hell are you? Pursue and follow suit. Who done gas you, nigga? I will creep up on you, cock back, click and blast you, nigga. Over fifth of Grey Goose bumping my shit, laughing, nigga. It ain't no competition out here. I just laugh at niggas, cause I'm amazing, bitch. Plenty cats try to battle me, but I'm dangerous. You can check my credentials, see I don't play that shit. With that 40 cal clip I got, ain't my really miss. I'm a grazer hit, cause obviously niggas getting me fucked up. I ain't no rapper, I'm a street nigga, happen to luck up. So if you cocksuckers ain't getting my drift, nigga, take another whiff, nigga. Sniff, nigga. Shit in the air, that's all me. You want the icing on your cake, homie, you should call me, cause I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I ain't got a lot of ice, you dig, but I'm good, hard, and sharp. Hey, I'm feet fine, bitch. I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the S-H-I-T shit. You hate niggas can't suck this dig. You might as well you French kissing that bitch. And she the slob, slurp and swallow this penis. I know ya wanna come to heritage with your crew on a whole lot of bullshit. Don't give a fuck who you affiliated with. I pull your resume, find your shorty school and shit. And if you think that this is shit that I'm spitting is fiction and made upon the had it was written. Then listen, you bitches better pay close attention. This ain't no image, may I mention, bitch, I live in the trenches. And obviously niggas getting me fucked up. I ain't no rapper, I'm a street nigga, happen to luck up. So if you cocksuckers ain't getting my drift, nigga, take another whiff, nigga. Sniff, let you smell the shit in the air that's so me. You want the icing on your cake, homie, you should call me, cause I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I ain't got a lot of ice, you dig, but I'm good, hard and sharp. Hey, I'm feet thought, bitch. I'm the shit, 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 I'm the shit. Yeah, man. I'm the shit. It's fatal, you dig. I'm the shit. PKA fake time. PKA fake tiller. PKA feet out of your dig kid. PKA king out of it. PKA the HNIC, the hottest nigga in Chicago. And for those of y'all who out there who wondering what PKA stands for, that's fatally known as, you dig. And I know I may come off as being real cocky and arrogant, but you know, you meet me in person, I'm really a nice guy. But it is what it is, man.
Whatever.
You don't smell that shit? I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit.
I got it. Fatal, what? I'm the shit. I think you knew that because he only said it 1,000 times.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppe to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppe to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppeRadio.com, RyanHOPPE Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Hi. You doing good? Hanging out, listening to my show? Whatever.
Doors closing.
Douchebag.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Fuck, I just closed. Oh, and it does. Let's see if I can fix this with us. Together we can fix this. Recently closed 11 tabs. Let me restore this. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Let's see what we got here. Go to my website, ryanhopperadio.com. But until then, adieu. This. It is Ryan Lochtey's ex throwing shots. A woman throwing shots? No!
Kayla Ray Reid is speaking out about her divorce from Ryan Lochte. The real estate agent's post comes as rumors circulate that her estranged husband cheated on her.
Of course he did. You look like a missionary queen.
The post reads, "Reminders I'm telling myself right now." And in a series of slides, she writes, "You're stepping into the best."
I love when a woman cheats, you have to deal with it, but when a man does it, it's bad. That's not good.
Chapter of your life. You just have to heal first. Sometimes God allows the betrayal because it leads to
God's not real.
The breakthrough. Most people have no idea what I've endured. Ignore their opinions. Truth always reveals itself.
All right. You don't sound bitter.
Divorce isn't the end of my story. It's the beginning of my rebirth.
Trust me, nobody cares. We're living in a recession. No one's going, oh my God, Ryan Lochtey's ex, who no one knows.
Dick Van Dyke had to skip the comedy event he was hosting over the weekend after falling ill. The 99.
Yeah, whenever a 99-year-old falls ill, it gets a little worrisome. If I had my podcast board, I'd play that spooky music.
Year-old legendary actor was supposed to co-host Vandy Camp with his wife Arlene Silver at the Arlene and Dick Van Dyke Theater at Malibu High School on June 28th.
He also was like, look in his eyes like, I could be dead at any minute. I could die on this red carpet.
But she revealed on stage.
Could you imagine if he just died on a red carpet?
Stage to attendees that he had to pull out last minute.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was feeling under the weather.
And the best part is his wife's 50.
Well,
she got a nice chest.
Getting up on stage, the 53-year-old reportedly joked she was, quote, not the Van Dyke you're expecting before.
I wonder if she'll be a dyke after he dies.
For revealing why Dick wasn't there. Quote, I have to inform you that Dick is not up to coming to celebrate with us today.
In more ways than one.
I'm sorry.
I hope everything works out with him. Let me see what we got here.
Honestly, there were many reasons. Raven is a crazy sleeper, and she would keep me up at night.
Whatever.
She kicks and tosses and breathes. And
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Raven Simone and wife Miranda Pearman Madej are getting real about their marriage.
You know, dating Raven Simone's the worst.
During their June 27th appearance on Jeff Lewis Live, Miranda explains why
She's definitely the dominant one in that relationship.
they choose to sleep separately.
But why did you start going into separate bedrooms?
honestly, there were many reasons. Raven is a crazy sleeper, and she would keep me up at night. She kicks and tosses and breathes.
Fights.
And
Excuse me.
All right, I can't listen to this nonsense. There's this.
Stop.
All right, I can't play this because of the copyright. Beyonce narrowly avoids falling from a flying car due to a prop malfunction.
You know, I've never had.
Oh my God, we have so much going off. You know, whoever was in charge of that prop probably got fired. Mm-hmm. What do we got here? We do some Jeff Bezos news.
Charlize Theron has no issue with being left off of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's star-studded wedding guest list.
Yeah, but if you didn't care, you wouldn't talk about it. It bothers you.
During her 5th annual block party for the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, which took place on the Universal Studios backlot in Los Angeles on June 28th, the actress poked fun of the elaborate 3-day extravaganza.
It's their money, whatever.
I think we might be the only people who did not get an invite to the Bezos wedding.
So funny.
But that's okay, because they suck and we're cool.
You're not cool, honey. You know you're awful to date.
Rosie O'Donnell objects to this union. Just days after Amazon founder Jeff Bezos wed Lauren Sanchez in
I just look up to how Jeff Bezos built an empire from the bottom. Mm-hmm.
a lavish multi-day celebration in Venice, Italy. Estimated to have cost $50 million, Rosie has joined the voices criticizing the extravaganza. She wrote on Instagram June 30th, "The Bezos wedding, it turned my stomach. Seeing all these billionaires gathering.
Looking at you turns my stomach.
In the gross excess of it all, the show of it." She also took a moment to call it the star-studded guest list, which included Hollywood attendees such as Orlando Bloom.
All right, we don't need to go through it. But this is the sound of Rosie as well. And this is him as well.
I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk's feud appears to have reignited. On Tuesday, July 1st, hours after the president took aim at Musk on Truth Social, he was asked if he'd deport the Tesla CEO amid the billionaire's criticism of Republican
That'd be the greatest thing I ever. That little twat needs to leave.
legislation dubbed One Big Beautiful Bill.
All right, I can't listen to this. It's annoying sounds. There's this.
You know, I've never had a gay experience. I kind of missed that window.
Brad Pitt opens up about his sexuality. The F1 star gets candid during an appearance on The Armchair with Dax
So he's bi.
Shepard podcast about more personal parts of his life, including one experience he believes is behind him.
You know, I've never had a gay experience. I kind of missed that window. But if I did,
I kind of missed the window too by not being into men.
yeah,
I'm Dax Shepard. Yeah.
wouldn't be you.
All right, bunch of cackling morons. You might notice that today's show is a little fast-paced. I'm not in the mood to be here all day. Leah Thomas, swimming records to be stripped. I'm all for trans rights. You know that. I'm pretty woke. But I'm not for them, doing that thing called taking women's sports.
What this moment is making me realize I'm probably the best songwriter of my generation.
Oh, you're a little twat.
The best, what do we say, a poet.
A poet. God, you have the worst accent ever. This is Matt Healy.
Ladies and gentlemen, is what I am.
Taylor Swift's ex, Maddie Healy, seemingly dragging the pop star in front of thousands in this.
Yeah, it's because he has nothing else. Mm-hmm. Nobody else is thinking about you. No one's going, oh my God, I'm such a fan of Matt Healy. God, I love what Matt Healy does. Nobody's thinking about you. So you're throwing shots because you're a brat. Mm-hmm. You're the worst.
Generational wordsmith. And I just wanted to remind you,
There are times when I sit there and I'm like, that's not fair.
Yeah, Taylor.
It happened Friday at England's Glastonbury Festival. The 1975 frontman appearing to reference Taylor's multi-platinum project, The Tortured Poets.
God, can you imagine making songs about your ex? Every night you perform, you're having to relive your ex. I wish my ex nothing but the best, but she's missing out on this penis.
Apartment.
Even though she's not in the penis.
I'm probably the best songwriter of my generation. The best, what do we say, a poet.
Whatever, dude. You live in your own world. Gee, wonder why Taylor dumped you. You seem like a freaking catch. Not at all. Finally, ladies, call me 856-49-HAPPY. Have you ever been through a dick fog? Cardi B said she's going through a dick fog after Stefan Diggs flew to Europe, and rented a whole damn castle. So let's see what a dick fog is for Cardi B.
Okay, no, let me stop. Okay, no, focus. I'm telling you, I got dick fog.
Why? Well said. You're a moron.
Okay, sorry. Again, I'm letting y'all know right now. Sorry, y'all. I'm just saying.
Shut
up.
I
just had an episode.
I feel stupider listening to you.
I just had an episode.
Same with the show.
Anyways, like I was saying, this man got me in a castle. I'm talking a real castle.
We got it. What is it, a fake castle?
This man got us staying in a castle. I'm talking about a real castle. Look at this.
You can stop saying real castle. We get it.
Look at this. This is a real fucking castle.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder Marie Antoinette was getting fucked all down here.
All right, there's that.
All up in this bitch. Look at that.
She sounds so ignorant when she swears.
This real crocodiles.
Some people sound smart when they swear, like Howard Stern. She sounds ignorant.
Cynthia. Mind you, I've been to like every time I go to Europe, I can never go to Versailles, or I can never go see Victoria.
All right, I can't listen to this. Too much wind blowing. You would think millionaires would know how to do better technology and equipment when they're doing videos. Kind of like washed up morning shows.
TikTok, clocks are juking, playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppy on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Drums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent vibe but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppy's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppy hour. Hoppy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, I smell is poop.
happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.